What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. This is going to be a quick update. So, choppy day in the market. We had the Fed minutes release and we just saw a lot of volatility. Saw some stocks like Tesla touch 900, then squeeze. We got a random squeeze in the middle of the day. Google pumped, Amazon pumped. So a lot of crazy movement out there. And then you're seeing stocks getting beaten down on earnings like Roblox, Shopify. You're seeing stocks pump on earnings like Upstart did. Airbnb was fun to trade today as well. So we're going to get into SOFI. I haven't talked about that one in a couple days. And then some upcoming earnings I'm also watching. So very choppy out there. Tough to play this market. So I am personally trading pretty light, keeping a lot of cash on hand and just letting the market choose its direction. I know March is going to be the big month everyone's anticipating for that first rate hike and Fed meeting. And then after that, I think we will start to bounce back and the fear will be priced in. So definitely keeping cash for that and just playing this volatility very lightly right now. All right, now getting into SOFI here. So up 3.97% on the day, green day for SOFI, and then a down just a little bit after hours. But I'm pretty happy with this day from SOFI. I think it has a little bit to do with Upstart pumping on their earnings. And, fintech has been struggling upon earnings. You saw PayPal sell off, Lending Club sell off, Affirm sell off, and then we do have Square coming up. So hopefully they have good numbers and guidance. And then we had Upstart, obviously moon off their earnings. So SOFI has earnings coming up on 3/1, and we're seeing insiders buying. We're seeing call option flow come in, people betting on SOFI doing well. I am betting more so on their guidance for the rest of the year. I do think SOFI will go up upon earnings, but it's always risky. But we're going to get into some tweets and go over some things I wanted to cover and why I am leaning bullish for SOFI's upcoming earnings. So scrolling on to Twitter here, checking out this person's tweet, Cha72. They're talking about the institutional holdings and how they are increasing their positions. So you see SoftBank 117 million plus shares. Vanguard has 53 million plus shares. Then we have Silver Lake 31 million plus. I think he meant BlackRock there, 22 million plus. So you are seeing these institutions load up on shares while the price is declining and SoFi is taking this hit in levels that, a lot of us didn't think we'd see again, anywhere from $10 to $13. So they are capitalizing on retail selling this off. And then just another account, So Young Shin. I talked about her Twitter before on my YouTube channel. She covers SoFi pretty much daily, but this is referencing the institutional ownerships as well. So ever since SoFi really started selling off in December is when things really started heating up and institutions started loading. January, again, pretty much the same as December. And then February has beaten those two previous months for institutions loading up. So you can see institutional owners, 520 total, 489 long and only 8 short. And then you can see the other numbers we have here, 23 long and short, and then the shares and the value. So things are looking pretty good. You love to see institutions loading this up while retail sells and panics ahead of earnings. So that's making me lean towards being bullish. All right, and the SoFi weekly chart here. Now, I truly don't watch SoFi every day. I'm just holding on to my shares right now. I don't have any options for SoFi at the moment, but this chart has remained the same since my last videos on SoFi for the last couple of weeks here. It was in a falling wedge, broke out, and retested a few times on those big red days. But overall, it's building a nice base right here and just consolidating and getting ready for a big move. The reason we know a big move is coming is, one, this consolidation, and two, we have this declining volume, which usually leads to a huge candle like this, which is just in time for that earnings right here. So I do expect a big move. We're not sure which way it's going to go. My guess is up, but earnings can go either way. We've seen SoFi dump on earnings before. So I'm banking on that guidance from them. Here's your support and resistance levels. I'm pretty much looking for SoFi to start making its way back over 1350 into 14 range, over 1440, and start heading back up. So that's what I have. Nothing's really changed for SoFi at the moment, and it's not something that I trade. I just am holding my shares right now, and I will probably play earnings with some fun lottery calls. Another stock with earnings tomorrow is Palantir. This will be pre-market, so similar, broke out of the downtrend and just waiting for that big move from them. It could go either way, but we are seeing institutional owners increase in Palantir. So I know Alex Karp will likely be on this call. If I remember correctly, he'll be answering questions. So I'm bullish on Palantir, but if it does dump, I will likely build out a position. But we have this right here. Morgan Stanley disclosed yesterday that they hold 22 million shares of Palantir as of the new year, an increase in 5 million shares or 30% during the quarter. So they were buying as the stock price was falling. The flow for Palantir is pretty mixed, though. It is about 50-50, and it's an earnings bet, it's an earnings guess, so we'll just have to wait and see. But I would lean bullish. If it goes down, I will likely buy. Just depends how much it goes down.